take a deep breath right here. And just allow yourself to feel that you are immersed in a dynamic presence of love and beauty and joy and harmony and wholeness, divine intelligence, abundance and plenitude, elegance, divine order. All of these qualities and more, you are immersed in them. You're living, moving, and having your beingness in them at this precise moment. In my development, I found the Agape unfolding now for 30 years, which is sometimes hard to believe. I can remember a choice I made many years ago, before, maybe at the beginning of Agape or before I established it. You know, you think about how you want to be remembered. And I wanted to be remembered as an individual who loved, just really love.
I'll never forget my first day coming to Agape. I sat down and literally felt this love just enveloping me. And then Reverend Michael said, Mother, Father, God. And I'd never heard that outside of Ghana. Originally from Ghana, West Africa. And in the Ghana language, we say Ata Nanyumo, which means Father, Mother, God. So I'd never heard that before, and when he said it, I just burst into tears.
The very first time I walked in the building, I was standing in the hallway. The first service was still going on, and they were singing I Release and I Let Go, and it was the part, and I'm getting chills now. I walked in when they were like doing the part where the music dropped out, and I got chills up and down my whole body, and I started crying. The power that was coming out of that room, the tone, the feeling, the transformation that was coming out of that room. I hadn't even opened the doors yet.
The way I teach is I'm not like talking to people, I'm talking from my presence. I'm talking from the presence of God.
I mean, I can feel it even as I'm speaking about Agape. I love the community because it's all about love, loving beyond what's comfortable. I think that's been one of the greatest gifts Agape has given me.
The healing for me came as my commitment deepened. You know, my practice deepened. I was at Agape all the time. You know, from that day on, I was, you know, in classes or help with fundraising and whatever I could do to be a part of our blessed community.
One of Reverend Michael's sayings that I love is, give to live until you live to give. So first you're giving so you can live, and then you start living to give.
Even in my success, it's been hard, but I've always known that like my tithing and my giving to Agape is I always put on my checks, God's substance returns multiplied. You know, it's circulating and going towards the programs at our church and what we're trying to accomplish. I just recently gave a large donation to the church that because we're kind of in this place where we need to find a new home. And then just recently I came into a lot of money for not doing anything. Like bonus money, like not even for really working. And it was like mind-blowing. And it's given me the opportunity to stay home with my daughter for the next few months and work at her school and do all the things that I really love to do. And I know it was just putting that in motion.
I looked at my income for the year and I realized, you know, I did very well that particular year, but my tithing, it wasn't even 10%. And I thought I was doing really well. And I was like, no way, this looks like I'm just tipping my spiritual community. I don't want to be giving Agape a tip. You know, this is where I am spiritually fed. And so I decided to take a risk. It felt risky at the time, but it kept coming to me to do this, to give at the level of the income that I would like to receive. This is God's light. Come on, give it to me. So I signed up to auto tithe, which I love doing. And immediately, I mean, without blinking an eye, my income increased. And it kept increasing. In 1 year, I made, I think it was 4 national commercials. 4.
On that's one kind of giving, you know? Giving of your heart, giving of your love. That's even more powerful. But I just saw the universe just work. It's beautiful magic. It was pretty cool.
Reverend Michael's teachings at Agape has transformed my life.
But Reverend Michael and what Ricky have created, this beautiful dance of his spoken word, her musical word. This experience, it's one big long song, and it's the deepest of hymns.
Agape, thank you. I want to say Reverend Michael and all the ministers and the staff that make Agape happen every week. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart.